military aircraft can do training exercises anytime during the day. They can operate in and out of civilian airports as well. In fact, around the country, we even have major airports that are both joint military and civilian. Um, so they can do that. But my overarching question is, you know, and it's hard to know what was the helicopter pilot thinking. The American Airlines jet was on final approach to runway 33. They're in the landing configuration, which means they have all their lights on, including landing lights. It's a clear night. How can you not see the plane? We also have technology on board our planes, one of which is an instrument called a traffic collision avoidance system, or a TCAS. And what that does, it shows all the planes that are around us within about a 5 mile or 10 mile radius. And it shows how high above us they are, how high or how far below us they are, so that we're aware. So if one gets close to the plane, you'll hear the TCAS traffic, traffic, right? And so that's the other thing. We aircraft technologies modernized. Uh, that's why there are just so many questions here. It just doesn't make sense.
Was this accident preventable? The answer is probably. I can tell you that the airspace in and around Washington, D.C. is the most restricted, regulated, controlled, complex airspace in the country. There are several layers of security rings around Washington, D.C. ever since 9/11. And that accident happened within a couple miles of Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, which is inside what's called the flight restricted zone. Any aircraft flying in that area is under direct and specific control of air traffic control, including that helicopter and that airliner. So if it's the answer is yes, it was probably preventable, and that's exactly what the NTSB will uncover in their investigation. The military training is, bar none, exquisitely great. It's excellent training that the military pilots receive in all branches of the service. So I would probably encourage listeners not to cast an assessment on 500 or 1,000 hours of training. That training is top notch, whether it's helicopter or fixed wing or jet or Army or Navy or Air Force.